I'm Lisa Lauer. I'm the school counselor at East Noble Middle School. I really enjoyed the Get Schooled tour. I think the interactive part was like the best thing for me, like watching my students enjoy the presentation, enjoy the music, but also getting to participate and then really think about things. I know I kind of watched the whole group as they're watching you, and it was amazing to just watch them be so engaged and be so into it, and then hearing them talk about it afterwards was also very amazing. Talking to kids afterwards about it, getting emails about it. So they definitely enjoyed it, and it definitely had an impact on them. So viewing the polling results, I felt like it really affirmed a lot of the things that personally as a school counselor I feel like are going on with the kids in our community. I think it was good though for our students to be able to see it, because right away, you know, they answer the questions and they see the poll results immediately. And for them to be able to see, you know, there's other students around me kind of going through the same things, or maybe some kids that aren't going through it, but realizing, you know, I have classmates, I have peers that are dealing with these different situations or going through these different things is very important too. So hopefully, you know, along with, you know, all the other campaigns that we're pushing through the school with Sources of Strength, these kids who may not be going through it know I've got classmates who are, and I need to be there to be, you know, helpful and help them out. So at East Noble Middle School, we have a program, Sources of Strength, going on, and we just started that this year. And it's been pretty amazing to see, even just in the few months that we've had it going on, how it ties into the things that we want to do at our school. Like, we were really looking for some sort of either like a mentoring program or some kind of group that could push out these positive campaigns. And Sources of Strength fits perfectly with that. So we trained probably about 50 different students this year from all different walks to be a part of this program, and hopefully next year we'll have even more students involved. But these students, like I said, they're from all different social groups and socioeconomic groups. They help push out different campaigns that are positive campaigns for our school. So this fit perfectly with the Get Schooled tour, because at the time we were pushing out a hashtag Say Something campaign. So we had a week long of activities with our Sources of Strength kids, doing different lessons and different videos during our academic lab time before the Get Schooled tour came. And that was kind of like the icing on the cake at the end of that campaign. So it fit perfectly, and now we're planning different activities to follow up. But that group does just that. It'll push out different positive things to the whole school. We want our kids to feel comfortable to speak up for the things that they need, about the things that they're feeling, and this all just fit perfectly with our goal for our school. After the Get Schooled tour, we did have a talk room available for our students, and I think that's extremely important because there's so many things that could come up emotionally with students as they're watching this presentation or participating. So we had actually a rather large room. We had multiple school counselors available, we had school administrators available, and a local agency had a number of different counselors here too. So, and that was, I think, perfect. We had maybe at least 10 to 12 people for our 500 kids. But having that available, we needed that, especially I think at our middle school level, and lately what we've been pushing out in our Sources of Strength campaigns about getting kids to talk. We had a number of different kids who wanted to talk and needed to talk about things, feelings that arose during it. I would just definitely encourage other schools to make sure that they have that available, and also to make sure, you know, that you have that next step available. Like, we did have a young person who needed to go on for further evaluation. I'm super proud that she felt that she could share that, you know, after that presentation. Like, it brought it up, but also that she felt comfortable enough to talk to someone in our talk room to get the help that she needed. I definitely highly recommend the Get Schooled tour, but I also recommend having a program like Sources of Strength at your school as well. To tie those two together it's a perfect fit. And having that Sources of Strength program kind of all year, you know, and then that Get Schooled tour just to complement it was perfect for us. I think you need something like that at your school. Kids need to be talking about what's going on with them emotionally. They need to be seeking help for the things that they need to talk about or get help with, because otherwise, you know, we worry about kids finding other ways to deal with their problems, unhealthy ways to deal with their problems. So we need to promote those healthy ways, and Sources of Strength and the Get Schooled tour did a perfect job for our school to promote that, to promote healthy choices and getting the help that you need.